Nice Mirana game, but maybe it was banned.
Mirana's been a very successful hero at this tournament.
Wait, I can briefly see. I don't think Mirana was banned. I think I might
10
have
seconds remaining.
preferred Mirana.
Yeah.
I think it's good against everybody.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe a Necro.
You know, it's funny.
What up?
And that Reddit thread that flamed the hell out of Seb, one of the top comments was about how Seb was so selfish and stuff, and he was drafting Centaur, but he wasn't playing it, you know, and obviously he should be the one offlaner playing Centaur. They shouldn't be doing safe. And since then, they have drafted Centaur, and they've only had it on Seb.
Reddit was right.
Reddit was right. Seb humbled himself before the public opinion and changed his strategy. He listened to you.
You know what? I poop on Reddit a lot, but I actually think it's a really funny site.
Yeah.
Our NBA is my favorite by far. No offense.
Man,
The
just
memes are so
reading
good.
the comments.
Yeah. Yesterday,
Got me.
I'll share it.
It
Yeah.
boomed me.
I'll share what Arteezy texted me yesterday. He said
The chat is so good.
He
They're
said
so good.
I said good job, or I didn't say good job, but I said something along those lines. And he said, dude, we got boomed. After they lost to Liquid,
Yeah.
they got us. We got boomed. The RNBA memes sneak in everywhere.
Level 10 Templar Assassin. I want you to actually talk about Iceberg. Have you ever played against him?
Yes. He's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
So Iceberg used to be this really tilty guy on EU when we were living in Berlin.
Yeah.
He would pick OD every game, and he would. Oh God! All right.
You can continue your story in a
Okay.
little bit.
So he would ask me to pick Omni every game.
Uh-huh.
He just asked me to pick Omni every game. So we just OD Omni. Oh God. We would just OD Omni people every game. It
Yeah.
was great. I loved it. Picked up a lot of wins.
That sounds exactly like Iceberg.
That sounds. Iceberg's like pick Omni. I was like, dude, I don't really want to play Omni. And then he just first
And
picks
then
OD.
He just picks OD and forces you to pick Omni.
Yeah, and then he's like, pick Omni.
What do you think about his style of mid-play? We're going to see Anna copping a missile. The rest of OG, though, comes down. They're actually going to go for the shackles here. No Tail, brave man that you are. He's going to try for it. Managed
Don't
to
fight
ran
an
into the
Undying.
brambles, and now the Undying is just going to whomp on him. Managed to give the kill to Silent. And they still have plenty of time to chase OG away and secure
Guys,
these bounty runes.
Do not fight. Do not fight Undying.
No.
Level 1. I feel like we should all know this.
That guy has 20 strength right now.
He's got 1100 HP. What do you think you're doing to that man? That's more HP than all 3 of those heroes combined at that bottom lane.
When I saw No Tail go for the shackles, I was just like, oh.
That is ambitious, sir.
No Tail, you are a man. There's a fine line between bravery and
I
stupidity.
mean, Anna
is
would have
the
died
line.
there too, is the crazy part. That was if he didn't throw down that zoning stun. But we should take a look at the lanes real fast, as Zeb will be against Axe. I think they learned their lesson from letting an IO morph against an Axe. Like,
Yeah,
if this Axe watched the game at all, he should just skip.
yeah.
Dire structures are fortified.
Dire structures have been fortified, though.
And they also, were they also playing against a Centaur?
Yeah.
And OG?
No,
Or
OG
whatever
was
that
playing. They had Axe, or they had Centaur, and they were playing against an Axe.
Yeah.
Come on, Austin, get your life together.
And Seb had that situation where he was like, I can just lane against the Axe no matter how far he is. So it's both like a win-win scenario, right? Like, you don't want the Morphling there, and you do want the
That
Centaur
is part of learning from your experiences, guys.
No Tail's getting a little bit low.
What is the point of making those mistakes if you don't learn from them?
Good teamwork, killing the missile.
Oh, I hate when people just let me take the missile.
Yeah.
I would report you if you just let me get hit by missiles.
Yeah. So what the Axe should be doing, he's going to take this camp, maybe pull it to the easy
Oh,
camp. I think
They
that's
make
what
it
you
go
should
onto
do.
the Dark Willow. She's
Oh,
real low.
He had the mango. He could have popped it and gone for the Shadow Realm. He could have survived, but
I mean, he could have just Shadow Roamed as well.
Yeah.
Instead of Brambling. There are 2 different ways to do that.
no fear. Not really impressing on the Dark Willow right now. Mid lane matchup, Thompson, Lina versus the Templar Assassin. Now this is a favorable lane for the TA, correct?
Yeah, it's not bad at all for the TA. I I mean, TA doesn't really hate any lanes. That's the thing about TA. It's like even when you play against the heroes that traditionally screw you over, like Viper, eventually you just hit Ancients and you catch up anyways, because Psyblades is more or less a Battle Fury. You have a built-in Battle Fury mechanic.
Morphling seems like just such a strong aggro laner. Because if you have the right supports behind it, he wins the CS war so hard.
Yeah.
And experience being so important right now, especially in tri-lane versus tri-lane, it's going to get even worse every single deny that Morphling gets.
And Winstrike is a team that I expected to be a dark horse candidate here at TI.
Yeah, same.
A lot of people, especially after their Epicenter run, said that they were a super legit team. Then they just didn't really have anything to play aside from the qualifiers, as Thompson in mid with this DD is going to kill Iceberg. No!
Fraction does manage to go down over to the bottom lane. Jarek's being chased by all these zombies. Looks like Silent should be able to get that kill. Still has some flat cannon shots. So Anna's got to be careful. He has to waveform through everybody. Had some magic wand charges as well, as could have strength morphed at any time.
And even though TA is good against Alina, you know what's really good? A DD Lina.
Undying. Trying to go on him, it's a tri-lane versus tri-lane Undying. You're not beating that.
Yeah.
Non-Grata's doing exactly what we were talking about. Just keep on pulling the waves into neutrals. Get the extra farm.
He just started doing that, which is kind of unusual.
Yeah, I saw it. He should have been doing that. You can do that from level 2.
Dude, you can do what SRF did, and you'd have 50 CS right now.
Yeah. Especially since he went the double stout build.
I did this against ARMS when he played Lifestealer, I think.
Yeah.
Just dodge the lane. I mean, this is the nice part about Axe. He's by far the best at this.
Yep. Brambles all over the place.
He's still kind of doing it now.
I like the fact that he's pulling to the medium camp. Oh, super value. It's Satyrs, too. That feels good.
You got so excited about Satyrs.
Yeah, dude. When you're an Axe, oh, Satyrs.
I've never seen somebody so excited about Satyrs.
Always want to fly, going to be chased down. It is an Undying. He has the decay to keep himself alive a little bit longer. They do manage to get the Brambles onto Jarek's a little bit. Ooh, Ancient deny, trying for it. Always want to fly. He gets it. He manages to draw the aggro back onto him. No Fear. They're trying to get the Wisp Balls onto No Fear. He's trying to run himself away. Does have the Shadow Realm. He's going to take a good amount of damage there. Still has half HP. Is healing salved up and can turn on these supports if he wants to. Needs the help of Iceberg. And Iceberg is too focused on his 1v1 to do anything.
Yeah, Jerickson no-tail just going to back out. Still, forcing the deny isn't the worst thing ever as the Axe just continues to pull the wave. He's even going to secure himself the 5-minute bounty rune. In doing so.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he blocked the pull, though. Ooh. Oh, no. Or the camp that he's supposed to get. That was...
Jarek's being chased by the Tombstone. They do manage to pick up the bounty rune. Bramble latches onto him. Jarek's is dead. No Tail tries to shackle up Silent, but he's definitely going to be a goner. And Lina can't even come into this fight. Anna can try and go for No Fear here. Does have the Shadow Realm still, so Anna won't be able to complete that kill. Takes a lot of damage in return. He actually is going to have to
He ran into the
himself
Bramble
up
and
a
almost
little
died.
bit.
You gotta be careful. That's not the part of the woods that you want to be.
Ooh, Centaur ultimate. They're going to try and run down Silent. They've got him. Get on top of him with the Stampede to make sure he's slowed down as well. Hit him with the tether.
You had no chance. As the killing spree is going to be taken, but
Dire's top
what kind of
tower
response
is
does
under
it
attack.
elicit as in mid lane, the TA just continues to free farm. You probably want to do something about this. Effectively right now, Winstrike, you could make the argument that they're winning 3 lanes.
That's definitely true with the way that the Axe is going to be able to outfarm Centaur. Whoa! A lot of burst damage. When he's decayed and he's full agi, and then he takes the big shot of Shadow Realm. You know, Seb is not that far behind in experience. I'm not sure how that happens. Shouldn't Axe be much farther ahead of him?
I feel like
middle tower is under attack.
he took the big camps. in
Bottom lane,
response.
Tombstone laid out into the low ground. They do manage to kill it. No Tail's going to be chased down by the Gyrocopter. Magic Wand keeps him alive a little bit longer, but finally the Axe is here. What a Centaur stomp. That might just save Jarek's life, who's trying to get the flat cannon shots on him. All 3 hit, but it's not quite enough to get the kill. No Fear. Non-Grata just needs a battle hunger on him that would have killed Jarex. I think that Centaur saved Jarex's life.
Indeed, but Nongrata's still going for it right now. And Jarex, he's going to get run into here.
Really?
Here's the dunk.
He managed to get the dunk.
He's got another one.
Ooh, waveform into the side. Strength morphs a little bit as well.
Be careful. Everyone needs to be so much more careful as in this mid lane.
Shackles, LSA onto 2. Iceberg has another round of refraction though. Pops the trap to slow them down.
Things are getting spicy right now.
Yes, they are. 43 and 11. So the TA did win mid pretty well, and if they can kill Thompson, good dodge of the Brambles there. Even managing to chat wheel while he's dodging.
Both teams trying to get aggressive on the map early, and this has kind of been OG style. Maybe the laning phase goes a little bit rough, but they do manage to come back as Seb pops the Centaur ult. He's going to get in behind Silent. Silent drops the call down, and do they have the damage or one more right click should do? He's just out of range for this.
Oh, it's the raindrops and the magic wand. That extra bit of survivability doing work there. Now he's got 2 supports behind him, so he will be able to continue to farm the lane up.
Radiant's middle tower
They're
is
actually
under
giving
attack.
bottom lane to Jarex.
And part of it is that Anna's only level 4 right now.
Yeah.
This tri-lane did not work nearly as well for him.
Thompson, get it! Uh-oh, but there's still a call.
Goodbye. Doesn't even go for the dunk. Saves the mana.
That mana is valuable on Axe. He doesn't have his 10 talent yet. Oh no, the stun hit Big Daddy No Tail. Anna almost killing No Tail. He does cop a lot more damage. The decay comes out, still not quite enough.
They gotta be careful up here. They can't quite kill this morph, but they can harass the hell out of him.
Finally, a bottle is picked up on Jarex. He is very underleveled and very underfarmed. Their whole tri-lane is. They're just hoping that the farm they gave to Seb is going to be worth it.
And he's got Vanguard. He's got 1,000 gold. He's not underfarmed by any stretch. It's just the rest of his team. Things have not gone so well.
Yeah. He's just going to have to do more with less compared to the Axe.
Yeah. This is looking eerily similar to their game that they played against IG. And we all saw how that one went. Not all of us, I'm sure, because there were other games happening, but OG did win that one. They were down something like 6k gold at one point.
Yeah. That Axe was Vanguard, Blink.
Like 8 minutes.
Yeah, it was super fast.
It's Nongrata gonna run into Seb here. Both heroes, though, with the Vanguard. Shouldn't really do anything.
Nongrata will have his Blink Dagger first, it looks like, by good margin.
Healthy margin.
Call him up. Get some more damage on him. You know you're fine. But
No Tail's
No Tail's here. Maybe they can actually kill Nongrata. It's going to be a little bit hard. They still have the Stampede, and they're going to give up on it. They do have the Dark Willow coming in, so they have to pop the Stampede just to be able to get away from Nongrata. And they learned their lesson about how tanky this Axe is.
He had magic sick charges, too. He would have turned around and killed Seb.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think it's just because No Tail doesn't really know what his purpose in this game is right now.
Yeah. He doesn't want to tri-lane anymore because the Wisp really needs the experience, right?
Oh, the
Dark
stun?
Willow has a Shadow Realm coming up, and they do have a trap on No Tail. They can slow him down, might be able to get the kill. In fact, they're going to turn and go on to Seb instead. Nongrata
they're
reveals
fast.
his Blink Dagger with the movement speed. He's going to catch No Tail as well. No Tail's just going to delay the inevitable, but finally he does die. Jarex jumped over to Thompson, who gave him a tether target, but Jarex still
Anna
has Battle
goes down
Hunger
to top
as well
two.
as the zombies on him. Jarex trying to get away, buying Thompson a little bit more time.
Thompson should be just fine here as
Nongrata's trying to cut him off. He brambled and does manage to get the call out of Jarex. He doesn't have the mana to be able to get a call out. He only needs one spin, though. Jarex into the side, does have a tether up. It's up, he jumps away, but the Dark Willow's here. He's going to get the shot of the Shadow Realm to be able to finish off that support, but they trade out the Undying, who gets Laguna Blade. Meanwhile, they do manage to get a stun on Thompson, but they will not pursue further. And yeah, Anna died in the top lane, solo to a gyrocopter?
I have no idea how that happened.
Oof.
That is surprising.
It's very
He had 20
surprising.
wand charges too, so he must have just not casted it. That's pretty significant though that he gets solo killed by that. He's level 6 right now. I don't even want to click Silent, who's level 8 going on to 9. Oh, this has been rough so far for Anna.
You know you always say that. You always say, I don't even want to click him, and then you tell exactly what's on him.
Of course, dude. I got to. I don't love
call?
horror stories, but
Shackle, good terrorize. That's going to be able to land on both of them. They're going to slow him down with the Battle Hunger. Not Grana. Another call up in 4 seconds, but Jarex is here with a Wisp. They're going to give up on this fight. Still, though, they forced rotations, and they can just still... They're so healthy, they can just keep farming.
Austin, I've got to face my fears so that
That's
the
true.
viewers have the info.
That's true.
I've got to deliver
Haste.
This is the sacrifice he makes for you, chat.
just for you guys. His top lane.
You could call it my sacrifice.
Remember when Jacob didn't know that Creed was a Christian band? That's milk for anybody wondering who would be that stupid. As at top,
Seb? He's going for Silent by himself. They must want to reload. What? Seb is crazy. He stomps Undying, but now he's just going to be chased by the gyrocopter underneath
Another
this
decay?
tier 1 tower. They've got another decay.
Bonk.
There's no way Seb actually gets away from this.
Okay.
He had to have wanted a relocate in.
At bottom, though,
Oh, Anna! He's super low the Shadow Realm. It's not there in time.
playing with fire right now, as Anna just hit level 7. No fear has been 7 for some time. As Thompson's looking for it right now. He's got a Yule Scepter. He might just find the trajectory.
Good
Lands the
hit.
stun from the fog. Is Non-Grata?
Nagrata was waiting for his support to pop the shrine, and sadly, he will have to drink alone tonight.
He was being a good teammate.
Dire's top tower is under
Thompson
attack.
and No-Tail can both use a little bit of a top off as well. So they'll head up to their shrine.
And at 13 minutes in, it's going to be a 3K gold lead for Winstrike. And mind you, we have seen OG way too many times in these positions, but this one feels a little bit different. I feel like Winstrike just has a better lineup as it scales, too, than IG did. And it feels like they're playing faster.
Yes.
Like, this Axe has been everywhere, whereas we felt like SRF, I think, he slowed down his momentum. He got into some really silly fights.
OG still have this lineup that late game will probably outscale Winstrike, but I agree in the fact that Winstrike's lineup scales better than IG's.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your previous
same
score has been.
situation.
What matters is how you play now. As the call comes down onto Seb, here
They
comes
have
the call down.
so much magic damage to throw on a Seb. There is no saving him.
Radiant's middle
No-Tail's going to
tower
be spotted.
is
He
under
has no
attack.
boots.
Dude,
Only
always
a
want to
one
fly
life.
and No-Tail at 14 minutes are both still level 5.
Yeah.
You think either of them are enjoying themselves? I mean, sure.
Radiant's
Always
bottom
want to fly is
tower
enjoying
is
himself.
under
I guarantee it.
attack.
Dude, No-Tail with no boots.
He is not enjoying himself. No one likes playing an under-farm Shadow Show.
No one likes playing 15 minutes in with no boots. That's what we should say.
He's got the poor man's boots, though.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Yeah, that's the
bottom tower
windlace,
has
you know?
fallen.
He's got the shoelaces, but
Dire's
not the
top
shoes,
tower
you know?
is under attack.
BKB next item for Silent. You know,
Dire's
I
top
like
tower
that.
has fallen.
I think that's the timing they need to dominate. They just need to win the game at 25 minutes. Oh, the call misses, and Thompson managed to get the Yule Scepter. Good little sidestep by him. Now, Nangrata is probably still going to be fine because he's a super tank. Seb does have a blink dagger. He's going to go for the stomp.
stun.
Maybe the axe is low. The Terrorize is going to come in. Does manage to hit Thompson.
Thompson,
Nangrata
you need to
survives
cast the
a little
ult.
bit longer. Wait for him in. Anna gets the kill. But can he get out? Or is he just going to throw his life on the flame fuel to get a kill? He's called down. A 3-man stun. Silent. He comes in for the cleanup.
Everyone's
He's
getting
killed Anna.
cleaned up.
Thompson's going down as well. And No-Tail, the final hero, turns around with the Ether Shock. Shackles a little bit, but he's dead. And Seb, well, always want to fly, is going to stay on top of him. They have the Psionic Trap to be able to slow him down. Finally, the TP comes out. The stun is just not there. But a big win
Oh,
for the
Thompson.
Winstrike team.
I think you just cast your ult there. Onto the Axe. It
Yes.
forced the Morphling to overcommit, which then forces Jarex to overcommit.
Yeah.
And they got crushed in that fight. What OG does so well is defending that mid-tier 1 tower, and they weren't able to do it this time around as Silent gonna pick up the bounty rune in front of No-Tail. No-Tail, 100 gold in, doesn't have his boots. If you click on both the supports, neither of them have their boots at 16 minutes. A lot less surprising, of course, for Jarex, but it
Yeah.
goes to show you
And Io's not supposed to have
it's
boots.
lean times.
Mm.
It's lean times.
This man will probably get his full spirit vessel before boots, right?
Gotta eat that turtle meat. Man.
What?
Never mind. But Thompson, I just feel like he was just way too greedy there on the Axe. He just
Yeah.
felt like I have a DD.
Just kill him.
I'm just gonna right click.
And it's not like it's a bad hero to kill either. It's not a bad hero to overcommit for. Like,
Yes.
that man's going to have Blade Mail soon, and then you're going to be really screwed.
You noticed too from our previous cast where we said you don't want the Axe to ever be the top net worth in your heroes because he's gonna die.
Yeah.
At some point, you just have to die as Axe. And they're going to go for the smoke before they go for the Roshan, and they might just run into Jarex
Oh,
here.
Jarex
One
has a
hit.
big burst damage with the Desolator. Managed to almost kill him with the Terrorize. The zombie's still going to try and chase him out, but they're
The
just going to
zombie,
deal with
it's
Ana
got
instead. Iceberg. Oh, he barely lives. The zombie does not manage to kill Jarex. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, No-Tail super low. Nagrata, he has a Culling Blade. He'll just right-click him down instead of going for the Culling Blade. He'll save the Culling Blade for Seb. Brings him down.
Oh, they are just getting run at left, right, and center. Although Jarex does survive with 15 HP.
Yo,
he
that
almost
was-
went down to the melded Desoed zombie.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
but he has no turn rate, so.
He got it. He got it.
Yo, I want to give props to Nagrata for that.
Yeah,
For him not Culling Blading the Shadow Shaman, he wouldn't have had the mana to Culling Blade the Seb Centaur. So that was very smart of him.
It's just disciplined play all
Yeah.
around. This is the Winstrike that everybody sort of expected because this OG squad is not bad. They've been on quite the rise. They've only lost 1 game out of the last 8, winning the other 7, but what matters here, everything gets washed away in the past if you 2-0 here, if you're Winstrike.
We have not done a single Winstrike cast, right?
No, I'm hyped.
Dude,
I mean,
everyone is just telling us these guys are garbage, and they show up, they look really good here.
they look really good here. This is the type of controlled aggression that we expected. These guys play like, I mean, they knocked VP out of Epicenter.
Yeah.
These guys are a legit squad. No matter how bad you are, you don't just walk into wins against VP.
5-man smoke from OG.
They've got the Shadow Blade, and No Fear might be the one to cop this, but he's going to run down.
You know what's interesting? They're not trying to do a 3-man smoke with a relocate in.
Yeah. No Fear or No Tail.
Thompson does manage to hit the LSA, but
Oh,
the
he
call
threw that
3 of them with the blade mail. Thompson's going to be the first one to go down. Can't quite get the Culling Blade. Now Ana comes in, does manage to blow up a support, but he's quite low. Grata needs to be able to eat his way out of the Serpent Wards, but they don't need to help him out. He's going to be good. Instead, it's Ana. Chased down with a Desolator, Melt Strike. Now the call and then again. Roshan's even helping. Stop him. 4 dead from OG, and Winstrike are like, hello, we just want a team
Okay,
fight.
cool.
Let's take Roche 2.
Roshan pops his head out. It's like, Jarex, this one's for me.
That was such a beautiful call.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
OG just fed it to him, to be honest. That man was trying to just call Lena, and he got 2 other heroes with him.
I feel like Thompson's initiation there, it felt a little bit rushed because the Shadow Blade was running out.
Yeah.
He just sees No Fear. They don't have vision, though, in that area. And vision wins fights. Non-Grata was just like, oh, well, I guess 3 of you are here.
Yeah.
That's a freebie.
Like, he's just so far forward ahead of everyone else. They need their Centaur in front.
Yeah. But they decided to opt for the Shadow Bladed Lena, and it's going to hurt them quite bad as Iceberg now has a Deso, almost has the BKB. He's had the Deso, I should say. But Deso Blink BKB at 20 minutes. That is... That's
Plus,
a
it was
crazy
the
amount of
fact
harm.
that they're a 5-man smoked. Winstrike, the way they played, very
Oh,
defensively.
No Tail,
they
you
knew.
still don't have boots. It's 20 minutes.
Oh, Zona Fly is dead. No Tail is also going to be dying here. Both the 5 positions are dead. When Silent's going to try and throw down the defensive call, turns around and manages to get a good amount of black-handed shots. Thompson is almost dead. They have to be careful of Non-Grata, trying to keep their distance. Jarex is going to go for the heal a little bit. They're going to relocate it back, leaving Seb to die here as he managed to get called up. Triple kill for Non-Grata again. The boy cannot be stopped. That was
top.
a 3 versus 5, while the 2 at top go for the tier 3.
Iceberg will not be denied this win. You can sense the urgency that Winstrike is playing with right now. This is their TI lives on the line.
Thompson in the back line with the Shadow Blade is going for the quick execution onto No Fear. He does not have the Laguna Blade, though, so they will be able to get the Shadow Realm. Now they're turning around with the Terrorize. Yule Scepter to be able to dodge that disable, but Non-Grata is here to be able to get the back
And
line.
they find
Does manage to
No-Tail.
cut down No Tail again. Thompson's falling, and Winstrike control OG's base. And I'm sure OG, they may be quick to call the GG here because Winstrike is dominating them.
Yeah. There's no quit in this Winstrike squad against this surging OG team. Again, both teams controlling their fate, but Winstrike playing a little bit better here. 31-9, 17K is the deficit. Non-Grata is 15-1-4.
I think that Non-Grata was the standout player.
Unanimous MVP here.
For this game, absolutely, yeah.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
He parlayed his farm into winning the game for them.
Yeah.
Which is what I felt like SRF didn't do in the series that they played against OG, as they still have the Aegis, keep in mind. They've got the BKB on the TA. All the items are filtering in. Your Shaman still doesn't have boots.
No Tail is going to end the game without boots, potentially. unless they can win this fight. Iceberg's going to be able to finish up that second melee Rax that falls. And it turns into a Templar Assassin, gives himself the Meld Strike.
I mean, they've got to commit for this potentially, but instead, Winstrike going to back out. Oh, No Tail's got his boots money
Dire's
almost.
bottom shrine is under attack.
Meanwhile, Seb and Jarex are still smoked up together, trying to find an initiation while Winstrike takes that shrine.
And they're going to get the rest of the bounty runes here. Their scan does ping, and they know that somebody's there, but unfortunately for them, No Fear is going south.
Dude, Winstrike won this game so quickly, they're still a tier 1 in bottom lane while they've taken the lanes of Raxes in the other.
Oh, No Fear, you are real far ahead here as he's going to run into Ana. Thought about throwing out the Terrorize, but he's hasted, and he'll just do laps around him as the rest of the team.
There's the call on to Jarex. Seb and Jarex were together trying to set up a kill on somebody for so long, but I think one of the really great things that Winstrike is doing very well that IG did not is they're playing around their axe. Like, they're just playing around each other. They know their team fights better. Why would you split up?
That is the classic IG.
Yeah.
Let's split up, never take fights together. And they might just trade a tower. Right now, I think that OG have almost 100% won this game. I just want to see my boy No Tail with some boots. He's going to get him here.
They're going to get him.
It took 23 minutes, and to the second would be...
Dire's bottom tower.
Yo, that's the real stat I want to see. Alan, if you're
23-13.
listening, I want to hear what the latest boots timing is.
23-13 is pretty late.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I mean,
attack.
there will be a lot of IOs, like non-IO, right?
Yeah. Non-IO, non-Weaver as well.
Yeah.
Right? There's those carry Weavers who don't go
Radiant
boots.
structures are fortified.
This has been an
Dire's
absolute
bottom
shellacking
tower
right now.
has fallen.
Seb
Radiant's
set up,
top tower
ready to
is
go with
under
his
attack.
blink stun. They do have Manta now for the Morph Link. Don't think that changes too much for the
Dire's
fight.
structures
The trap
are
is laid out.
fortified.
Seb is going to stand on top of it. Iceberg knows he's got a he's got a Crystallis.
Crimson Guard trying to slow down this push on the tier 3. Blinks away before he takes the Spirit Ball damage. Does have another refraction up in 5 seconds. Of course, he obviously has the Aegis as well, so.
All Winstrike has to do is not lose this game. So I feel like there's not a whole lot of options for OG. They just have to hope that Winstrike sort of throw. As there's a DD Iceberg coming in. Everyone's got their BKBs up. There's an Aghanim Scepter onto Silent. The items are all here. The Axe has
Aegis
completed.
out. They're going to go for a relocate to push out top lane. Why did they do that so close?
Oh, they are.
They
gonna
have a
get punished
trap
for
right
this.
there.
They're going to get punished
Oh
for this.
no, they're going to get terrorized as they come back in the call onto 2. They've already taken the fight against OG. Now they come back with a 3-man terrorize. OG, what did you expect out of that? They're quickly GG out. They're... Whew, what folly that team fight was.
I don't think it mattered in the least,
No.
but it looked funny. It definitely looked funny.
I mean, the moment, like, even if they didn't see where they relocated out,
Oh, they knew they
it's still the fact that they relocated out and
Yeah,
they're
they're
like,
gonna take
we
that
could just
fight.
take we just run at them right now while
They're
they're
like,
2
we
away.
still see 2 heroes. We're going to just